Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is Antrax and Scumbag. Excuse me, I have a little bit of cold at the moment. It isn't anything else. I'm wearing a face mask just so you guys don't catch anything. You know what it's like. But this is just a cold. But if I sniff a little bit, I'm really sorry. But I had to show you these figures, and anyway. So yes, Antrax and Scumbag. I believe I had a Scumbag when I was younger. It is one of the figures I sold. I have no history of Anthrax at all. That sounds weird, doesn't it? But yeah, I kind of wanted it for the Scumbag because I just think that is just, look at that, it's just a cool looking figure, isn't it? Yeah. So on the side we have Scumbag. On the other side we have Antrax. On the back, yep, that's just the history of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Advertising down there for Chrome Dome, Ground Chuck and Dirtbag, and Mondo Gecko and Karma, which I've got those two. Those haven't appeared on any of the sites I get things from yet. But anyway, there is the distributor label underneath, which is T and Toy. Yeah, there's a web. Google it, try and find it. If somebody does find it, can you put a link for me in the thing underneath? Because I haven't been trying to find it, because I want to do a video about them. So yeah, there's all the usual legal-easy stuff underneath, and turtles on the top. Now this did come with this business card. I got this from AliExpress. Yes, it came with this business card. So that is a web address. There's that on the back. Yeah, right. So I'm not sponsored or anything, so I'm not getting anything for that. But I will just show you that it is a toy store kind of thing that I bought it from, allegedly. So yeah, these guys look cool. I'm kind of leaning towards this one being the more my favourite at the moment. But anyway, let's get them out of the box. So we have a little round circular thing on that side. Slip that through there. And slide him out. And we have, yes, in the background. Let's move that over. There we go. So, two very nice looking figures so far. There are a lot of cable ties holding these guys in. Quite a few. So, let me have a little attack at those, and I'll get back to you. And there we go. So, I've kind of started cutting out the bits where I actually trim them out of the boxes, because apparently I was making you all nervous using the scissors. So, my easiest answer is not to show that bit. So yeah, Antrax, we'll have a look at him first. Excuse me, just stand out of shot, because then it won't focus on you. Very nice. I like the animated look, the way they've got like the black lines around the teeth to, you know, like animation does. Got a very nice, what are these things? Call them mandibles? No, mandibles are these bits, aren't they? Boy, I should really check my anatomy classes. It's got a bug butt. Yeah, and he's got a lot of weapons as well. So let's just have a look. There is the knife. I can see where that. Oh, they've put cable ties around all these as well. I should have looked at that first. There we go. Right, got through that one. And that one. There we go. And that is the big axe, and you guys will tell me what all these weapons are, because I know you guys are good at this stuff. Because it doesn't really tell you on the box what the weapons are called. Right, there we go. Oh, that one's got about 4 on it, okay. Right, so, and this one goes in there. Now there's a picture of him in the box. There's a preference to which hand has what? No, not really. Okay. Alright, so there is no extra hands with it, so I'm going to have to go with what he's got. And on the box, this hand, does any of this come off? No, right, just to make sure. That hand is very stiff. So before we do that, let's do the articulation bit, because then I can move the arms around. Right, so head, oh, quite a lot of back, a little bit forward, oops, legs, swivel either side, mandibles, movable mandibles, whatever they're called, antenna mandibles. I'm going to go with that. Antenna mandibles, right. Arm up, there's a swivel around there. So yeah, manoeuvrability in there. The elbows go to about there, which isn't too bad. I guess both arms will be like that. There is swivel in the top, but this rubber belt gets in the way a little bit. And tilt backwards and forwards as well. And there is some in the waist as well. His butt is also twistable. There we go. So he has a twistable butt. All these bits down here are all manoeuvrable. He's pretty easy going to be a butt kicker, isn't he? Because his butt's dangling. Yep, he has quite a manoeuvrable kneecaps. So that's going to be nicely posable. He has, let's have a look if he has swivel in the ankle. No, but he has swivel in the foot. And pivot, there may be swivel in that, but it's a bit stiff. I don't want to, you know, these things are like straight out of the box. You don't want to damage them. Alright, so let's see if I can. Right, I'll do that in a minute. So let's have a look at Scumbag. Never thought I'd be saying that in a video. So there is the face, those eyes, which are pretty scary. Is its antennas manoeuvrable? No. Got some really nice paint apps in there, I have to say. The backpack, which is attached, that ain't coming off. Yeah. Maybe could do with a longer shirt, sir. The tie's gone as well. Arm is a little bit. Which way is front and which is back? That's back. There we go. Yep. So articulation wise, we have a little bit. Oh, does his mouth? Yes, his mouth. His mouth is movable. Cool. A little bit either way. Tilt, 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 and swivel. Though be careful because those cables are going to get in the way. There is a swivel at the top there, and a little bit of tilt forward and backwards, and also swivel at his belt. Legs out, back, up, forward, usual stuff. And again, he's going to be a shell kicker, but yeah, that will go further back. Again, it's neca, so you don't force it. Swivel on there, yeah, pretty good, and stands up really nicely for a figure with such a big backpack. Now he comes with his gun. Let's see what we've got in here. I'm trying to find the lid on the. Oh, that's why. Is it underneath? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh, it's stuck down. Right. There we go. Through there. Brilliant. So it comes with this device, which I'm sure somebody will tell me what that is in the comments underneath. And then he has 3 of these little bugs, with little yellow bellies. I'm going to focus on them. So what? I'm going to stand over there a sec. There we go. Little yellow bugs. Kind of rubbery. Yeah. And if I can get hold of it, that little thing, which is pretty cool. I'm sure you guys will tell me what they are and where they plug in and all that sort of stuff, because you're good at this. I rely on you guys. Help me out with these things. Right. So, I'm just going to have 5 minutes and see if I can get all of Antrax's weapons in his hands. After spending 5 or 10 minutes and taking hands off and things and warming them up, I managed to get the axe in. The others, I'd be here for another couple of days. The hands are very stiff, very tight. Be careful with them when you're struggling with them. Also, be careful with that bit there. I used the thinner bit to squeeze in the gap that I could make, but that is quite, it's not that sturdy. So be careful if you're doing that. Like I say, the other weapons look pretty strong, but it's neca stuff. You've always got to be a bit careful with it. So it's up to you which ones you leave him with. I might swap them out actually. I might put the small ones in because it'll take less space upon a shelf. But yeah, there's no openable mouths and things on him. He's just, that's him. So, but yeah, let's have a quick flyby. So, I'm gonna head there. See, I used to have a turntable to do this, but then I couldn't do it close enough. I know you guys like to see really close up on these things. Yeah. I just like the way that they're done in an animation style. I was looking at they had some of the movie turtles on there, but I'm not that fussed for, I don't know why, I like the animated version better. Yeah, like I say, his butt at the back there, which is really articulated. It's got up, down and swivel and everything in there. This is glued underneath the shoulder there, so it stays pretty nice. And we shall stand him. Does he stand? Yes, he stands. Okay, Scumbag. I like Scumbag. I think he's got a real attitude. Nice backpack. The original one plugged in, didn't it? It wasn't attached. Yeah. Like I say, the gun fits pretty nice in that hand. He doesn't have that many. I suppose you could do the grips on the other side, so yeah, you'd have to swap the gun over, but yeah, even the gun's got nice detailing on it. They do some very nice animated detailing on these things. Yeah. Got a little thing sticking out his toe there. They all seem to have issues with this foot not having shoes on. That is a pretty hard shell on the back there, as is the backpack. Antennas, rubber. Yeah, I like him. I think he's a pretty cool figure. Oops. Right, two of them together. Got one big, one little, which is kind of cool. We have Raphael to go in with them there. As you can see, that gives you an idea of the scale of him with, and we'll also throw in Ace Duck. Dun, 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 just because I have a new favourite figure of all time, and I think it's Ace Duck. Any duck with a gun has to be kind of cool, doesn't it? Anyway, move them out of the way. I should give you a quick height thing. So to the top of his head, he is about 7 inches, and this will do to the top of his, and we'll do him to the top of his antenna because he's a little bit different. He's about 6.5. And to the top of his antenna, he's 8. So the antenna had a good inch onto it. Centimeters wise, about 18, 20.5. 14 to the top of his head, sort of 16 and a bit, maybe sort of 17 if you're doing it centimeters. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Which one do you like best? I like this guy because he's just gross, and he's got those like buggy eyes with the little veins in it. But then again, I like kind of this sort of warrior ant. That is nice. And these figures are great. I mean, that's a body with a body on top of it, so there's quite a lot of articulation in that middle bit. You can see it's got like a left and a right. You can see, you can kind of shuffle it. I mean, you've got to be careful because this belt obviously stops a little bit of movement, but still, it's got a lot of posability for such a big figure. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know if they're out, but I like them. So, let's wind this video up because my throat's getting sorer and I need to go have a cup of tea. Milk, no sugar. Kind of strong as well if you're making one. Yeah, no sugar. I'm sweet enough. So yeah, that is today's review. Well, this episode. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down there. It's a big help. Thank you to all of you that have been watching my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reviews. There'll be some links at the end if you're new here and you've not seen any of the others. Then why haven't you seen them? Yeah, thanks guys. Hit the like button down there if you're one of the regulars. You know, the stuff that we always ask you to do at the end of the videos. It must get boring for you guys, but anyway. Yeah, so thanks guys. Have a great day. Have a great night. And, well, me and these guys will see you all in the next video. Bye now.